Interview with Bananarama for quite some time. So welcome to Good Rockin' Tonight.
Thank you.
You're the most popular, most successful British female group ever. You've probably heard that quite a few times.
Well, we have been going for quite a while now. I mean, with a certain level of success, I suppose if you've been going for almost 10 years. Very few groups last 10 years in this day and age.
Really?
Maybe more so in North America, but certainly over here, you're lucky if you last more than one album. That's the way the public are. They tend to be very fickle and move from the latest trend to the next trend, and the minute you go away to record a new album, they've got someone else's pictures on their wall. Yeah. You know, we've sort of persevered, and we've had ups and downs, and we've just sort of stuck at it because we really enjoy it. And I suppose it helps that we're all friends, so within the group, we really don't have any arguments. You know, a lot of groups break up because of having arguments.
Right.
And although I hate to sound immodest, I suppose that we must have a modicum of talent within the group as well.
You have recorded so many hits, you know, and these are also songs that you have to sing night after night after night. So with that in mind, is there any one particular song you regret recording?
Nana Hey Hey, Kiss Him Goodbye. That sweet cover version we did in God knows when. I suppose it was, what, 83, 84? I loathe that record. Any version of that record I loathe, particularly ours, because people used to attach all sorts. It was Nana, hey, hey, get your tits out, or Nana, hey, hey, something else. They'd always turn it round. It was just, you know, you'd get workmen singing it off the scaffolding on the streets, and I just hate it. And I also think vocally, it has to be the worst song we've ever recorded as well. Obviously, the enthusiasm wasn't even there at the time. We weren't very professional in those days anyway. I mean, there were several songs, which I would leave you to guess which, that we were actually recorded sort of lying down on our backs in the studio. We used to turn the lights off and hide from the producers, and we'd be playing cards in between. We didn't take it very seriously in the early days.
Videos play an important part in the career of a rock and roll group, I mean, especially if you don't tour. Is there any particular videos that you like or your favorites?
I think from Venus onwards, we started making great videos that enhanced the group and the songs we were singing. They were all very tongue-in-cheek. We enjoyed making them. They were all from stupid ideas we had, which just meant something to us and absolutely nothing else, and we somehow managed to find directors who were able to turn it around and make it look good on camera. The latest video we've done is completely different. It's very photographic, very slow-moving. Sarah's sort of in it from here to here because of her pregnancy. And I mean, I love making videos. I love it. We've done a few that I haven't liked, that I think have gone wrong, either because the directors sort of haven't quite got the gist of what we want, or maybe we've just been thinking too big for the money we had to work with, things like that. But on the whole, we've found there are certain people who always understand what we want. Presumers Out in North America. The single's the first single off it in America, although we've had some other ones out over here. It's a new producer, new sort of sound. We experimented a lot. We wanted to get away from the Stock Aitken Waterman thing. We'd become increasingly frustrated at the way they were working. When we first went to work with them, they hadn't really had that much success. And it was easy. It was a team thing. You know, we co-wrote, we discussed what we wanted, and it was really enjoyable. When we went back in, which was after the tour, they'd completely changed. They'd been used to working with acts who were quite willing to just go and sing what they were told and do as they were told. Right. And Peter Waterman called us the most awkward group he's ever come into contact with. But that was meant and taken sort of in a sort of flattering way, if you see what I mean. It just meant we wouldn't let them get their own way. Right. You know, that we wanted to do what we wanted to do. So we went off and did it with someone else.
Every so often I like asking this of all our guests. You know, business does have its good side, but it does have a lot of its bad sides. What peeves you off about the business?
Having my picture taken, without a doubt. I absolutely loathe and despise standing in front of a camera. I don't mind moving and performing, but posing, especially when there's three of you, because they always get you in what we know as the Bananarama pyramid, because they try and get your heads in, so you're sort of standing like that with two of your heads in and one's trying to balance on top. And I absolutely hate it. I really do. Apart from that, I can cope with most things.